Hey, it's Jay Chatfield, Loving Yourself to Life. I'm using my stand today. This is brought to you by Grace Guidance, where we motivate you to heal, inspire you to live, and encourage you to live your life on purpose. I've been doing this stay at home mom series. I don't know. Maybe I'll stick with it because I've been a stay at home mom for about 13, 14 years. I don't even know anymore because that has been in the distant past. Like today, yes, I am a stay at home mom, but I also do work from home. Yeah, I'm still a stay at home mom. I don't know what I'm thinking about. So, today's adventure. Listen, today I'm so proud of my daughter. This is her first time hosting her friends over. Now let's talk about this stay at home mom because I hear so much about it. I had to smooth out my eyebrows. I have heard so many people talk about this, and I want to talk about this socializing your homeschooler. That should not be a conversation. One, parents should be socializing their children anyway. I don't care where they go, they should be over this whole thing about who you talk to, who you don't. Can we meet these people? Because when I was growing up, most of the people that I talked to, my aunt talked to. Now, the ones when I went to high school, it got a little difficult because those everybody came from everywhere else, but still, she knew who I was talking to because they lived close by, some of them, and then as I got into like the 11th and 12th grade, they would come over to the house because we were starting to drive. So she knew my friends. Like there was no one that they would come to her and she'll say, "Who is that?" Maybe once or twice until she got it because remember my auntie, she was older, but she still knows them. Like I still know them today. I'm very fortunate that most of my friends are still walking around and thriving, and like I said, it was no mystery. And then at church we made friends, so she knew them too. Today, some people have, their children have friends and they just don't even know their names. That's not happening here. If you're calling somebody your friend, I need to know who their mom, their dad, whoever raising them. I need to know who they are. I do because at a certain age, you don't know, you're not a good judge of situations. And I have told my child one time, "Hey, listen, you're not talking to that person anymore. Not doing it." Hey, it was over because my children trust our judgment. And then yes, they'll ask why, but this buddy, if I told you all the reasons why, let me just tell you some of the things. This doesn't line up, this doesn't line up, and I'm exposing you to someone who has seen way more than you have, and then that's going to come back on you, and you're not ready for that yet. They trust us. So anyway, getting back to my daughter who's 16, today was her first time hosting her friends. I don't know if you can hear them in the background. Our house is pretty loud because we have those wood floors, no carpet. But I'm very proud of her. She brought all of her friends, and there's 5 of them, boys and girls. She bought them candy. We supplied the pizza, the cookies, and the probiotic drinks. I don't know. Maybe that's a bougie way, but we did all of that. Now, I don't know if you saw the video that I posted. I'm doing a challenge for myself to where I'm going to stop eating after, like, I can't eat after 5 o'clock. So I have an eating window from 12 to 5, and that's it. I don't eat after 5. I don't snack. So tonight is a little harder. They got some cookies up there. They got some cookies. They got some cookies up there, the ones that I bought. And then they have like some pizza. I'm not really tempted about the pizza, but my husband fed me at 4:45 p.m. Yeah, he did. I'm full, but you know that mind that's used to doing something, snacking. Anyway, so the socializing part. I also host events for the teens. Like I'm looking into a couple of more things because it's harder for the teens to get to know each other, like if they don't grow up with each other, than the little kids. Little kids, you can get them together, they're instantly friends and it's over. Teens are harder, okay? Last week we did a cake decorating event that I hosted at a local coffee shop. So if you're a stay-at-home mom and you're like, what do I do? Take the initiative and just do it. It really didn't cost me a whole lot. And when I'm saying it, all I did was talk to the owner and say, hey, can we bring teens? We had about 8 teens who came. And they're like, we should do this more often. Great. We're going to do a get together, drawing, artsy, because that's what they like to do. We're going to do that next. Yeah, I have one that's younger. He's not a teen yet. So he was kind of out of place, but it's okay. He think he's 35 anyway. So I'm going to get him with those preteens coming up in a little bit. So I hosted that. We're going to host a little bit more. And then here's the thing. My daughter came to me. She goes to One Day Academy. On top of where these teens go, they go to Classical Conversation. Those are a couple of places that they go. We do teach them at home too. Especially this, we're going to be doing history on our own because they don't do it right. Anyway, let's keep talking because we will talk about that later. So she goes to One Day Academy. So we don't really know those parents. That was interesting. She has one friend that I've met and hung out with, and they had like a 16th birthday party. Now I know those parents, but this one I don't know. And they've invited her to their house for like Super Mario Brother championship game thing. I'm kind of like, because like I said, I haven't met your parents. So, and she's like, well, he's a guy and he's been wanting all of us to get together because all I do is talk about Mario. She loves Mario, right? Loves Mario and loves the Baltimore Ravens. And I'm like, so what? I need to go over there. Now, I do. But then I also told her, is this something that are these people the son, because you can tell, is this some place that we would be okay with you going? And she says, yeah, Mom, he's not like, and then she named a couple of other people who were, she called them like they were very needy. And then they were showing signs of different things. And she was like, not like that. This is cool. I've talked to him. He's been in the group for 2 years. And so I was like, I trust you, but I'm still going over there. I don't drop her off or let her go anywhere that I have not been. I'm going to leave that for her when she may be 18. But as long as you in here, I'm going in the house. Because I got this thing that I need to work when I walk in here. And my husband's the same way. So socializing, like I say, for little ones, up until like the age of 10 and 11, like to me, that's easy. But when they get older, if they haven't grown up with them, you're going to have to start putting out some, hey guys, come on. And then most of the people who have teens, your teen age, they're like, great, let's go. Let's go. What are we doing? Let's go. And then they'll grow on each other. This year, I plan to have a Christmas party at my house. So we're getting to know some teens so that we can host this Christmas party, because I want to host a Christmas party. So until next time, this is J Chatfield. Do something for you that only you will love. Have a love yourself day.